AAA came to us with a job and they said, this job actually isn't about promoting AAA. It's not about selling memberships. We actually just want to spread messages about safety. We're really open to going outside the box with this. That should always be the first consideration. And then from there, we figure out, okay, now how do we encode our messaging into that piece?
We did a series of 8 social media videos.
We came up with about 140 ideas. And one of the ideas, just one, was the idea that we would do a little musical. They came back and they said, love the musical. And I was like, oh no, what have I done? Like, we have to make a musical now? There was this show in the 90s called The State. And 9% of the people watching this will remember what The State is, and maybe 0.4% will remember this one sketch they did called Porcupine Racetrack. That was kind of the inspiration for this thing. And it was a whole little musical that they did, very elaborate, about a porcupine racetrack.
Porcupine, porcupine, porcupine racetrack.
Porcupine, porcupine, porcupine racetrack. Porcupine, porcupine, porcupine racetrack.
Watch them porcupines go.
And it was completely stupid and ridiculous, and it was amazing.
The goal here was to shoot a live action play. We were designing an actual musical.
We had to build an entire set on a stage in a day.
We found a really great art director, Bo, who helped us with the set design.
And he took the drawings that I made and created designs for something really nice.
We made a beautiful hill scenery. We had trees, we had a sun, making the guardrail look believable. I think that was probably the hardest one.
You can do whatever you want, you can build whatever you want and make it look exactly the way it's in your head.
Shannon, our producer, knew she needed to find an actor who could pull off the singing, the music.
In order to do this right, you have to be able to play it earnestly. He has to be in it. And Nick immediately was in it.
It was cool that I could engage the skills that I've learned from acting on stage and be able to apply that to being filmed.
Nick was a champion. He had some bad food and he was not feeling so well.
When I'm singing, "It's a wonderful day and I'm feeling great," I actually felt worse than I felt in a really long time.
And so if you watch this piece, he is like super ill and you cannot tell at all.
I have an incredibly talented sister who is a composer, and we got to working on the musical. I have a friend who plays the banjo, and so that was immediately going to be like, we're gonna find a way to do a song for Huey.
Let's play some jams.
Nick was super versatile.
I had to do the voices on the radio as well.
What's that sound?
My favorite part of the musical was, "What about Missy? I'm adopting a cat named Missy. I mean, I want to name her Missy." That was a fun part.
We did these scenes in as few shots as possible and one shot if we could to make it feel more like live theater. And to do that, we used mostly stabilized camera work on a Ronin or a Movi.
The marching band was me, the sousaphone player, and then one of our editors, Nash. We wanted to have a little tiny person playing a sousaphone. It's at least about half of my body weight.
Changing light design in the middle of a scene was something that we never did before because we had a lot of scenes that stretched over the course of minutes and we had it change from day to night.
You could tell that there was a fun energy that was going on set.
I think it's one of our more fun projects that we've ever done.
We got a ton of positive response from these pieces. And the reason that happened is because we started with, let's make something worth watching, and then figure out how to get those messages in there.